manager, project lead, or your team lead, design lead, or your engineering manager, today's topic is especially for you. Okay. I want to talk about the four leadership habits that directly decide the culture and the success of your project team. Okay. And those four leadership habits are I'm gonna go one by one, okay? And as a manager and as a lead, these habits are not just your personal habits. Okay, these habits becomes the team habits because you're creating the environment in the workplace, right? And you are the leading that project. So these become the team habits because the people who are working with you, they get influenced by your style of working, your leadership style, your behavior, your way of taking actions, decision making. So these people who are working with you in your project, they try to copy you, they try to imitate you. Okay, so this is very crucial topic. This is a crucial the topic which I'm going to discuss with you is important for all those project managers who wants to build their authority with the people they are working with, and credibility also. Okay, so let's begin. So the first leadership habit that every project manager must master is avoid entitled mindset as a leader. Okay, see, entitlement is dangerous at any level, but when a project manager becomes entitled, the entire project suffers. Okay, so what does entitled look like at leadership level? So you might have hear managers saying, I am the project manager, I am the boss, coordination is not my job. Second, the client meetings are not my headache, it's their problem. So client changes are not my headache. Okay, the team should handle everything, I only review, and I have 15 years of experience, I don't need to get into all these details. Now this is I call as entitled leadership. I have seen in my corporate experience, I've seen the senior leaders, my bosses, whom I used to work with, they used to call up the meetings at any time. They don't even bother. People are busy. You are doing some deep work. No, they will just put up a meeting, and then they'll say it's urgent. We have to catch up. Something like that. I call this as the entitled leadership. Okay, but the real project leadership is exactly the opposite. As a project manager, you are not entitled to respect. You have to earn it. You are not entitled to any easy project. You are paid to handle tough projects. Your designation does not make you leader. Your actions, your behavior does. Okay? So the great project leaders thinks like this. If project fails, that's my responsibility. If team struggles, I should support them. If client is unhappy, I must take in that in my hand. I must step in. So no entitled, only and only ownership. And ownership from the leader creates ownership in the team. Okay, so that was the first, avoid entitled mindset. Now the second leadership habit that every project manager must master is no BMW. Yeah, most of us like to ride the BMW on the road. Okay, but I don't want you to ride the BMW in the office. Okay, what is BMW? BMW means, B means beaching, M means moaning, and W means whining. See, when team member do BMW, it is bad. But when a project manager does BMW, it is disaster. Imagine if a project manager says, this client is hopeless. My management doesn't understand anything. This project is useless. My team is not capable. See, if a leader talks like this, what will the team do then? they will also start complaining because they're going to copy you. So leadership BMW becomes team culture. As a PM or a lead, your job is not to cry about problems. Your job is to create confidence. Even when situation is tough, leader speaks like this. Okay, we have challenges. Let's focus on the solutions. Now, your words set the temperature of the project. So make a rule for yourself in front of your team. No bitching, no moaning, no whining, only constructive conversations. Because your team, they don't follow your instruction, they follow your attitude. Now, keep in mind. That was the second habit, leadership habit, no BMW at workplace, even life also. Okay. Now, the third leadership habit that every PM should master is that you should be resourceful. This is the core of any project leadership. The third habit, absolutely essential for managers. Be resourceful. At a team level, your resourcefulness means finding answers. At managerial level, resourcefulness means finding the different options of approaches to complete the thing. A weak project manager says, we don't have enough resources, schedule cannot be completed, management is not supporting, client is too demanding. A resourceful project manager don't say like this. What they say, let me find the solution, let me find the way, let me find the approach. They reprioritize the work, they negotiate the scope, they arrange additional support, they escalate at the right time, they do proactive communication, they create alternatives, they protect the team. So resourceful leaders don't give excuses, okay? They don't give excuses to management, they give options. So remember this. A project manager is not the postman who only forwards the problems. So a project manager is a problem solver who clears the roadblocks for people. Are you going to make people's life easy, or are you going to make people's life hell? So if you become resourceful, your entire team becomes resourceful. That is the third leadership habit, be resourceful. Now, the fourth leadership habit, which is very close to my heart, that be grateful, have that gratitude. This is a mature leadership quality. Now, the last point, I mean, this fourth point, gratitude. Many project managers forget this in daily pressure situations. They focus only on delays, escalations, budgets, client complaints. But as a leader, we must also be grateful. Grateful for what? Grateful for the team that works hard with you. Grateful for that organization that trusts you for your project manager role. Grateful for the clients who gave you this business. Grateful for that company for giving you this job. Grateful for the opportunities to handle big projects. And grateful for challenges that make you stronger. See, when a leader shows gratitude, the entire morale of the team goes up. I'll tell you some simple examples. Start appreciating your engineers, your team members in meetings. Thank people for extra effort. Acknowledge departments who supported for delivering that project, and try to recognize small wins. Try to celebrate the wins with your people, right? So gratitude from a manager is the huge motivation for teams. Ungrateful leaders create fearful teams, and grateful leaders create loyal teams. That was the fourth leadership habit. Be grateful, have gratitude. So I want to end this live stream with the final message to all project managers and leads. Drop entitlement attitude, and show ownership. Stop BMW and build positive project culture. Be resourceful and clear obstacles for your team. Practice gratitude and strengthen the people around you. See, technical skills make you stronger, make you manager. But these four habits make you respected like a leader. Never forget, projects don't fail because of drawings or reports are not submitted or schedules. No, they fail because of poor leadership attitude. And they succeed because of mature leadership mindset. So I would like to end this live stream with one powerful line for all project managers, that your team will never be better than your attitude. Let that sink in. Your team will never be better than your attitude. So lead by example. Okay, set up an example about your leadership so that people can follow you, imitate you. So thank you for joining today. I'm going to, if you really want to learn these attitudes to implement in day-to-day life, I'm conducting a free webinar tomorrow on Sunday, 18th of January at 10 a.m. The link is in the comment section. Okay, I would like you to be there and be there with me and interact with me. Okay, now I also want you to join my community, WhatsApp community, the Influential Leader Hub. Okay, where we do a lot of interactions. More than 300 400 professionals are interacting with each other, like-minded people are connecting with each other, lots of learning and growing opportunities. Okay, so for the similar type of leadership lessons, if you really want to hear, then follow me on LinkedIn and stay tuned for my next session. With this note, I'm signing off today. This is your leadership coach Tushar Chaudhary, and I would love to hear your thoughts on this particular live streaming. Okay, and see you in the next live session. Have a nice weekend. Bye bye.